Hello everyone and welcome to my gameplay demo of my midterm prototype called Coin Escape. Coin Escape is a game I've created that is kind of based on Mario Party in a way. The objective is to collect as many coins as possible and then getting to the numbered exit based on whatever you roll at the end. Now to preface this, my player models and my coins are not fully finished yet, so I'm just using what we have here for now. They will be finished before the final project is completed. And now to start, what makes this board game stand out from others is the fact that there aren't just regular pawns in this game. There are 4 unique characters with unique abilities that make them stand out from one another. So, I have in the bottom right here, my character, Rerolling, who is a character that can reroll a dice throw 1 time and with a 3-turn cooldown. So let's say if I roll a 2 and I want a higher roll than that, I'll take it back and I'll roll again in hopes of getting a higher number. And in the top left, my brother here, who will be playing with me, he has Telelane, who's a character that before their turn starts can teleport 3 spaces before their roll, which gives them a strategic advantage in a way. There are 2 other characters that I'll show off later in this demo. Alright, now in order to start, we'll see who has the highest roll to start off with. So I'll roll. You got 3. He's got a 5, so he'll start.
I'm going to use his ability right off the bat and move 3.
Alright, good.
And I'm going to move 3 more.
Alright, so one thing to see is the coin placement, which will always be the same because it's more centered into a point where each character has a even chance of getting that piece, pretty much, depending on their rolls. And so one thing to point out about it is once the game gets going, it'll start getting more strategic based in a way, because you'll get closer and closer to one another to a point where a new trend in the game will start coming out and showing itself, which we'll see soon. And now once you collect the coin, you'll move it to the side and you'll place your character over that piece and they will not move for the rest of their turn. And there are a total of 9 coins, so once all 9 are picked up, the last coin that is picked up from that last player, they will roll, and whichever number they roll will be which exit opens up, which will give it a little bit of a luck factor into it. And now, the big thing about the abilities is the fact that when they come into play, let's say, for example, 1, I don't need to use my ability there because I'm right next to a coin, so it'll be an easy pickup for it. When they do come into play, it'll be intriguing to watch how or what ways somebody can go about using that ability. So let's say, for example, if it's coming down to like late game, there's only 1 coin left. I can use my ability in order to get to that coin faster than the other players. So it's all about strategy and figuring out when and where to use that coin, or that roll. Now as you can see, the players are now getting really close to each other, so a new trend in the game is about to start. And I got rolled a 1, so I'm going to reuse my roll again, get another 1. So that's not really helping me in that case.
I'm going to use my ability and move 3 up, and then I'm going to roll. And look at that. I rolled a 5. So 1, 2, 3, and I take this coin. So now I'm at 4.
1, 2. So right now the score will be 2-4. So he's pulling ahead a little bit, but it'll be fine because he's going to have to come back around to here anyway. So it also adds that sort of block factor into it. So if you want to go defend a coin, let's say you're down, you always have a chance to defend yourself and get that lead back or get some form of help back. So I rolled a 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I land on the same space as him here. So a new factor comes in to where it's sort of a face-off or a standoff in a way. So we're both going to take a dice and we're going to roll them. And whoever has a higher number will steal a coin from the other player. So I got a 1. He got a 6. I get to re-roll since I'm going to use my roll again. And I get a 5, so he will still win. So he'll take a coin from me. And the loser of the standoff will lose their turn, giving that player a chance to get away. So it's not just constant standoffs all over the place. So 3. So they'll get to move once, and then I'll lose my turn, so they'll get to go one more time. So they get a 4. And that puts me in a deficit to where I need to come back and I need to get a coin back. So I get a 1. I'm stuck with 1 there. 5, 3. And it's all about movement in this game. It's how you move and what direction you move. And it's just a facet on how you're going to get to each piece and where and when. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so he's getting close to his piece. I should be able to collect that though. I got a 1, I can re-roll again. I get a 2. I'm really not getting lucky on these rolls. I'm not getting anything here.
Before the round even starts, I'm going to use it because that's the special ability. I can take this coin and then I can still roll. How about that?
Yeah, it's definitely going to show that this character's ability is definitely helping him out in this series of the game. 2. So now it's all about tracking down that player and getting that last coin in hopes that they can end up giving a better comeback. So if I can get here, let's say, I roll a 3 here, and so now I can catch up. And if I win this, I can get a coin back, and then I can roll to get that other coin. They'll almost be even to a point. So we'll roll off here to see who wins this. I got a 2. He's got a 3. I get 1 roll off. He's got a 3, I got a 3, so we're going to roll again. He's got a 2, he's got a 4, so he's going to win this. So he'll get a coin from me. And as you can see, I am really not doing very well at this game. So he's going to roll here. He's going to get the last coin, and now he's going to roll a 1 out of 6 here. 3, so meaning that his lower left, wow, you just can't script this. Wow. Okay, so maybe I can do something now. 2. 1, 2.
So at this point in time, he pretty much has to just chase after me in hopes of stealing my coins.
Pretty much, yeah.
Before I get to the 3, which is very unlikely.
Yeah, it was highly unlikely. I guess I'll take that roll of a 3.
And I'm out of here, guys. I am the winner.
He is the winner. All right, we'll do one more game, one more setup. We'll put those back. I have coin places for each of the coins, so it's very simple to put the pieces back, very simple to set it up. And that's what makes this game what it is. It's simple, yet strategic in a way.
And we will be different characters this time around just to show you guys.
Yes, I'll
where
show off
everybody
the
is.
other 2 characters. I will be Holder. No, I'll be Dicey. Now, Dicey is a character where you'll be able to re-roll, or you'll be able to roll 2 dices instead of just 1, but it has a 5-turn cooldown because it's one of the greater abilities. And he will be Holder. So let's say if I draw a 6, I roll a 6, he can decrease that by 3 and make me roll a 3 instead.
For every 3 turns.
Yes. All right, so we'll roll first to see who goes first here. I got a 4, you got a 4. I got a 3, he got a 3, okay. I got a 5, he got a 3. He'll go first. 4, he gets a 4. Alright, so here comes my guy's ability, which is very helpful. So I will take that dice, and I'll roll 2 dice instead of 1. I'll take 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's very helpful to me. You'll take 4. Go up 4. I'll go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You take a piece. You'll be the first one to capture 1. I'll be shortly behind. 2. 1, 2. He draws a 1. See, with Holder's ability, it really limits him in the offense, but with defense, he can surely hold his own. 1. And one thing to notice about Holder is if somebody draws less than a 3, he can literally just negate their turn at L and just basically almost make them lose a turn in a sense, which is game breaking almost. Right, I'm on turn 4 here. I got one more turn until my cooldown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll take that. I've got 2 coins now.
You actually don't have 2 coins, so I'm going to subtract you 3.
Oh, okay. I'll go back 2. Go back 3. There you go. See, that's how Holder comes into effect with his defense. All right, 1. And the key thing I'm trying to mention here is the fact that most board games come in pawn pieces. Like we're, for example, using Monopoly pieces right now. They're just pawns. Like they don't have any meaning to them. What I'm trying to prove here is the fact that my board game has these characters that can have these effects, that can turn games around, that have that sort of strategic feel to it, that give it a little bit of a skill factor. As once you start getting more accommodated with your character, you know when to make these plays, when to use these abilities, and when to back out or go into fights. 2 on 2.
So close. See it, no cigar.
5.
And that
Take
ends his
that.
turn.
My turn.
And that ends my turn.
See, we're getting pretty even now. 4. I'm gonna use my double. I'm gonna roll it again. I'm gonna get 8 out of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get 8. So I'll get a coin right here. We get to go. And the thing about this game that makes it unique is the fact that how easy it is to set it up and how quick it is to get going. I mean, all you need is to be able to get the pieces out. Pretty simple, pretty quick. And that gives
No, you
it-
don't. You lose your
that gives
turn
it-
because I'm going to use my
yeah,
special
and
ability.
he's taking my turn back by subtracting 3 out of my 3. And it gives it that sort of replayability factor as, like, you could do, like, best 2 out of 3, best out of 5. And you could pretty much get probably around 3 games in per 30 minutes or even less than that. So it's really a pretty quick game. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I get that coin. So I've got 4, he's got 4. We're all going for this final piece now. I'm 1 turn away from my 5. Or for my double. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, we're pretty neck and neck here. This is how the game's gonna get broken. Alright, he's gonna roll to see what exit it's open. The exit that will get opened is 1. So be all aware there at the top left. So it's gonna be a battle to get there. Now you don't move. 5. So I'll go and battle him. We'll do a standoff here. I've got a 6. He's got a 4.
But guess what?
He's gonna
subtracting 3.
subtract mine and get 3. That's where the defense comes in. He'll get 3. He'll get the move away. If I would have won that, I would have been able to use my double, and I would have been able to escape him.
But it's okay because he's going to catch up to me with this roll, I'm sure. See? As
6.
he did, so we get to battle off again.
Are you ready? I get a 3, but I'm doubling mine, so I'm gonna need that dice.
Sorry. I got a 1.
You got-
He gets a
I don't
coin
even need to
back.
double it then. 6. So I
So
get
he
my
can save his ability, and he still gets to win.
I get a 3. I'll roll twice. Pull away. I get a 5. I get an 8.
8.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now the thing about it is I'm still 1 coin behind him. I have 4. He has 6. Or he has 5. We made it 9, so it's not an even number, so it won't end up in a tie. So we'll have to keep battling out, and eventually one of us will end up coming up on top. So let's go ahead and say, I want to break down one battle situation before we end it off here. Let's say we're at the end of a gate, and it's right here. And let's say I'm right there, and he's right there. And we both roll off. And let's say I get the coin from him, then I can literally just jump into the exit, and I'll win. So it's all about the replayability, and it's all about just how to use your character and how to use that ability, and knowing when to back in and when to come out, and when to use your turns and how to move. And with that, the gameplay demo is done. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you around.